What's up, Vetpreneurs? Or those of you that aren't in the tribe but actually decided to follow the page. Anyways, if you're not in the tribe, you should be. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone right now. I'm going to share this in the tribe so people from the tribe can see it. But I like to do these. I do these often in the tribe, and I realize I don't do them enough here on this page. So I'm going to share this to the tribe so people from the tribe can see it. And there we go. All right, guys. So if you are new to this page, my name is Andrew O'Brien. I'm the founder of the world's largest community of military veteran entrepreneurs to ever exist. And right here is Omari Broussard. I got his page tagged in this live video as well. So make sure you go give him some love and like his page, because Omari is one of my partners, along with Cortez, who's not here with us today. But I like to do these where we answer questions, provide support, everything like that. If you are new to following me, I focus on building an audience, building communities. Private network profits is my main focus. And Omari here is the marketing genius. Anything marketing, he can answer those questions.
Let's get it.
Alec, good to see you, my man. Isaiah, I see you in here. BJ Underwood, good to see you, brother. I'm seeing y'all come in. Good to see you. Leave me some questions. Let us know how we can help you grow your business, whether that has to do with marketing or building an audience, or maybe there's other things that we can at least point you in the right direction if we don't know the answer to it. We do have a lot of connections. We know a lot of people that do a lot of amazing things. So if it's not in the tribe, we know some civilians that are out there doing some pretty cool stuff too. So BJ, give me the thumbs up. Come on, guys, give me some challenging stuff. Give me a question that you need help with right now in your business. Alec, we're gonna see him tomorrow. Him and Chad, gonna see them on our way up to Dallas. Stop by their shop there in Central Texas. What city is it in, Alec? Your shop, is it in Killeen or is it a different area? Well, we're going to go see them because we're actually getting ready to head up. Tomorrow we're heading up to Dallas to do a live workshop in Dallas at Honor, Courage, and Commitment Friday evening through Sunday evening. So we're going to be up there providing some massive value, teaching some great stuff. So y'all got some questions, leave them below. Let me know. I'm going to open up these next, 15 minutes or so to answer questions, provide support the best I can. And I really want to thank everybody who's on this page. Thanks for following. Thanks for liking. We're doing a lot. Yeah, Alex says Killeen. So they're in Killeen. So Alec is awesome. They do some great stuff for fulfillment and drop shipping for apparel and promotional items. Check them out. Chad and Alec do amazing things. Soon to be Belton. Belton is going to be their new location. So we're going to see their current location, and then we're going to go check out their new office that's actually being developed right now. It's being built as we speak.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
It's going to be cool. We're getting to literally watch Alec and Chad grow their business. So that's really cool to be able to watch from the outside perspective, the bird's eye view of the hustle and grind they're doing every day.
No doubt. I agree.
What you got, guys? There's 5 of you watching right now. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me some questions. I know you got something. Don't be shy. Ask your questions. We're here to support you. Ask me some dumb questions. I don't care. My favorite color is blue. I'm more of an ass guy.
Hey, we should give a shout out to Knucklehead Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Bring our picture.
Knucklehead Podcast brought this in today. Stephen Collin brought this in, Knucklehead Podcast. I was interviewed on there. Omari's going to be interviewed on there. He came into the office, into our war room here, and dropped this off because I put a post up in the tribe and said, hey, guys, you got some art you want to send us? We'll support it. We'll put it out here and put it on our videos. So shout out Stephen Collin. Yeah. Boom. Check out Knucklehead Podcast.
Knucklehead Podcast on iTunes. Check it out. Shout out to Steve. Thank you. Appreciate you.
There we go. Finally a question. Bob French says, how do I go about finding a good online marketing person? It's right here. You don't got to find him. I found him for you. This guy is the guy to go to. All right. So if you want a good marketing person, I'm literally like 2 feet away from him. And if he's out of your price range, I promise you he can find some sources or resources for you to help you out in the best way possible. So, and he's getting ready to do some courses soon too. So you'll want to watch. Omari Broussard, did you see him up on the post? Click on that, like his page. You'll see him provide a lot of value. He actually just put a video up today.
Yeah, I got one coming up right now. Should be loading. Let's see. It's coming.
And what? Tell him
it's up.
There we go. It just got up. So he just put it up on his Facebook page. Strategic Marketing Battle Plan. Check that out. It's extremely important for any of you in business. I put a video up too about private network profits, about creating continuity, recurring income in your business. If you don't have recurring income, your business is broken. You need recurring income.
I hope Bob French didn't leave. There's only 2 people, but I'll leave this on there just in case because I want to provide some value to you. So when you say a good online marketing person, I'd have to know more what you're looking for as far as online marketing, because online marketing is so vast, right? There's, traffic, right? So there's Facebook, there's Google, there's LinkedIn ads, Twitter ads, there's paid traffic, there's organic traffic with SEO, there's content marketing. There's so many aspects to online marketing that, one, you got to know which one you're looking for, but also which one do you really need, right? I find most people can get away with, a simple page, an email capture form, an email follow up, and a little bit of traffic. So just be aware that there are many facets of online marketing. I tend to focus on the fundamentals and principles of marketing, because that doesn't matter what platform you use that, direct response marketing on. It doesn't matter the platform. As long as your audience is there, you'll be able to find them. So check out the video on my page. It'll help you out.
Awesome. And then Dylan says, I love this question, Dylan. What's your take on streamers or YouTubers that make millions? I have a belief in business, especially for those in the online space that serve more of an international or national market. We are entertainers, right? Your job is to be entertaining. So streamers and YouTubers found a way to be entertainers. That's what they are first. I am an entertainer first. I say things that make some people mad, and I do that on purpose, right? It's not me lying or putting on a fake face. Me putting on a fake face is trying to act like some professional, right? Because I'm not one. And so I dress the way I dress. I don't wear suits and ties, and I talk the way I talk. So I am an entertainer and an entrepreneur. So I believe YouTubers and streamers that make those millions of dollars, they figured it out. They figured out how to be entertaining and educational, right? It's called edutainment. Edutainment is a very solid skill to have in business. If you go watch one of my videos on my page, is me talking about, I have my Beretta, and I'm talking about how your business is like a Beretta. And I'm holding a Beretta, I'm unloading and loading the Beretta, and I'm talking about your business is the actual weapon, your audience are the bullets inside of that weapon. That weapon means nothing if you don't have any bullets, any ammunition to go inside of it, right? It's just a piece of metal without the ammunition. And so that's a way to be edutaining, right? I'm loading and unloading a weapon, which Facebook actually let me run an ad on that one, which I was surprised by. I thought I'd get banned from that one, but I didn't.
As long as you're not pointing it at the people.
Right.
You're only good with guns. I'll add to that. So number one, don't worry. I'm going to get Andrew a Glock 19. We're going to square away the Beretta thing. Number two is, my son is 6 years old. He comes up to me. He's like, Dad, there's this guy, and he dresses up like ninja, and he reviews all the ninja weapons, Dad, and that's awesome. And I'm like, who is this guy? And he's like, he's a YouTuber. What? Son, I was watching Voltron when I was your age. He is watching YouTubers. So, I can't hate on them kids, man. Them darn YouTubers is doing their thing. They're TV now. That's our kids' TV is YouTube, right? Heck, YouTube is some of my TV, right? I can sit and watch Gary Vee all week and just never watch a show because it's so entertaining. So being entertaining, I think that's what they crack, so I can't hate on them cats, man. They getting it. I wish them all the best. Heck, somebody will probably say I'm a YouTuber one day.
And we will be. We're going to be on YouTube.
YouTubers.
And we just got a videographer today.
Yeah. Shout out.
Heron is Heron Hernandez is our new videographer. He is our D-Rock For those that follow Gary Vee, you get what I'm talking about. All right,
Actually, I'm going to call him Double H.
there you go. He's our Double H.
Double H. Hey, big shout out to Double H. He's going to be doing the video for us. So look out for that. It's going to be awesome.
Dylan says, thank you for the feedback, gents. Now, would you recommend someone starting out in that field? I always recommend content. Content is extremely important, right? Now, you have to understand your target market. You have to understand your avatar, your ideal customer, who you're serving, what you're providing them, what content you're going to provide. But yeah, I think everybody, if you're just starting out, you need to have a YouTube channel, a blog, a podcast. You need to flood your market full of content. But here's the catchy part, right? Here's the unique part. You got to be innovative. You can't say the same shit that everybody else says, right? You got to say things in a different way, communicate in a different way, explain it in a different way. You will never say something that's never been said before. What matters is how are you saying it?
Yeah.
You can say it in a different way than it's ever been said before.
Starting out in that field, so I'll take a different angle on that. You know, hey, if Dylan, you're saying you want to be a YouTuber, just pick an audience, man, and find out what they want. YouTube about that. I forgot who I was with. We were talking to the owner here at the co-working spot, who's also a veteran. And we were looking, I was showing him a YouTube channel called Unbox Theory, right? Type in the comments if you follow the guy from Unboxing Theory. I think he has like 11 million subscribers. So my buddy who owns the place, he was like, how is it that I'm putting out videos every week? I'm interviewing entrepreneurs, but this guy, all he's doing is opening up products, and he has 11 million subscribers. And he's also responsible for giving my boys at one company a shout out that blew them up quick. So, I would say pick the market, study the market, study the audience, and then go for it, man. I mean, heck, build it.
And on top of that, you all know I talk about audience is your currency. That's proof right there, right? I promise you that dude gets paid a shitload of money.
11 million?
Yeah, 11 million followers, man. 11 million followers, I promise you he gets paid a bunch of money to open a box on freaking camera. Imagine that. Imagine if your job was to open a box of a product on camera, right? That's it.
I'll give you the case study. So what he did was, I'll give you an example of how this works. So he was like, you know what, today I'm going to go find the world's best wallet. Now, I didn't know who he thought he was. I think he could determine the world's best wallet, but he did. So he ordered some wallets from Amazon, and he went through the wallets, and he said, this wallet might just be the best in the world. I believe this wallet is the best in the world. And my homeboys got 9,000. I think it was like 9K. It was in the thousands of orders within 24 hours. Put them on the map. They've grown since then. And they've blown up, and like you need one guy with an audience or an audience to get you in front of them, and boy, it can change your business. So YouTuber, I'd love to see it.
Charles, good to see you. James Smith, good to see you. Kenneth, good to see you on here. Brad Bearton, good to see you, my man. Kenneth, Jamise, James, good to see all of y'all. Leave us some love. Give us some comments. What questions y'all got?
Questions, Q&A. Let's do it.
We got time.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
We do have time.
There you go. Dylan says, you focus on the YouTuber area. Well, now what about the streamer take? Recently found out about it, and all they do is live streaming, playing video games, and entertain their audience. What do you think? Crazy, right?
I was just telling you about this. So me and Andrew was just talking about the streaming part. So you're probably talking about, and I'm assuming, right? I'm guessing Twitch.tv, right? Twitch is the platform where guys play video games and people watch them and they can give them tips. I'm going to tell y'all right now, do not sleep on the video game market. There are some big names that I know of, that Andrew knows of, that are paying attention to what's happening in the video game market and what's happening in these streaming platforms, because people are loving it. Kids are watching my son. I'll go back to my son, my 6-year-old son, and my 16-year-old son is an entrepreneur now, so he ain't got time for that stuff. But when he was like 14, 15, before he started his clothing company, he would just sit on the iPad and watch people play video games. So my 6-year-old son was doing, I was like, son, I just bought you, like, I got you video games, right? I got you the PS3. You want the PS4? I got one. Like, he's like, nah, Dad, I'd rather just watch it, right? So once again, it's entertainment. It is something that the kids are doing. I don't think it's going to go away. So definitely take a look at it. And once again, Dylan, dude, just try it. Like, fuck it. Just do it. What do you got to lose? You know, get on there, play some games, stream it. Somebody give you some tips. Maybe you can get famous too. Like, try it out, you know?
And let me explain something. You're talking about streaming, right? I want you all to understand something. Facebook Live changed the game. Facebook Live changed the entrepreneur game because there's two types of content. There's engaging and interactive content, and then there's pre-recorded, pre-planned content. Pre-recorded, pre-planned still works, but it doesn't work as well as engaging content because pre-planned content or like pre-recorded is fly-on-the-wall content. It means you get to be a fly on the wall that watches something. This kind of stuff, like we're talking right now with all of you, this is engaging content. This is content where you're not just watching a show, you're a part of the show, right? So that's extremely important. If you're not leveraging live videos, if you're doing everything pre-recorded, if you do a podcast, you should be doing that live and then putting the recording up on your podcast. Yeah. You know, you should always be live streaming, not just video games, but if you're doing interviews, if you're having conversations, if you're creating like whiteboarding, all that stuff should be done live and letting your audience be part of it with you instead of just watching you like a reality TV show. Kenneth says, my boys watch Fortnite and Call of Duty videos all the time.
All the time.
Finally caught the live. Brandon, good to see you, my man. Charles said, when y'all coming out to the Seattle area? It seems like you only stay in the South. What the fuck?
Headed to San Diego next, so we will be on the West Coast in my hometown. So let's get that straight. That's the next one. Seattle, what's going on in Seattle? Like, who's out there? What's happening? What's popping in Seattle?
Here's the deal. We will go to areas when the demand is there, right? So Texas is easy because that's a 3-hour drive in any direction. We'll be in Texas. But if y'all want us in y'all's areas, give us at least 20 people that will come to a workshop and we will make it out there. So
yeah, we'll do it.
We just need to know that at least 20 people will get into a room and we will travel. Now, if you're in like Alaska, that's 50 because that's
Alaska.
Flight.
It's cold in Alaska. Shout out to my boy CJ Cuts in Alaska. Maria's you on there. I know y'all gonna watch this. Shout out to y'all, but Corey Ferguson's in that. And so shout out to all my Alaska family. But man, it's cold out there, man. I need 50.
Charles says, I'm demanding. Yeah, I tell you what, get 19 more of you and we'll come out, man. Go be my Jehovah's Witness. Right? Go knock on people's doors and say, hey, have you heard of the word of Andrew Omari? Right? Ask them to convert to vetpreneurialism. So
I got nothing to do with that. I don't fuck around. I got nothing to do with that.
Dylan says, I'm in Dallas right now working. So Dylan, if you're in Dallas right now working, that means that this weekend you're coming to our live workshop, right? We're going to be there tomorrow through Sunday, holding a live workshop. Tell me you're coming to our workshop. Juventino, I think that's how you say it.
Juventino Gaitan.
Good to see you, my man.
That's a pimp name right there, boy. You can't say that name without the accent.
Dylan, are you coming to the workshop?
Could be there. Honor, Courage, Commitment is going down.
Honor, Courage, Commitment, Friday through Sunday. Buy your tickets now. Daniel Curry, the IT guy. Good to see you, my man.
Oh, fellow IT?
Yeah. And Warrior Council member. Matthew Guppy. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Give us we'll take one more question. One more question and we'll hop off here. Andrew's JW Force. What the hell? Huh? I don't know what JW Force means. The drill instructors had a great time with my last name.
I bet he did.
Salute. All right, guys, one question. Give us one more question before we get back to work. You got something for me? I get to go move into a hotel tonight, so that's awesome. If y'all don't know, I travel around the country full-time in an RV. My home is a mobile home, literally a motor home. We travel full-time, travel the country. We'll be in Texas for 6 months while Omari and I do some amazing – oh, Jehovah's Witness, I get it. All right, so Omari and I will be I'll be with Omari for the next 6 months to really make the tribe amazing. Then it's back on the road again. But Dylan says I can't afford that right now and I work too much. Dylan, I got a guy who had to cancel because of a family emergency and wants to donate his ticket. to DFW. So if you want to make it out this weekend, let me know. Shoot me a message. I'll give you that ticket.
Good looking out.
How can I participate without driving to Texas? You can't. You got to drive to Texas, man. We don't live stream our workshops because we like to do it where you got to be there. You got to be part of the experience. We do record it, though. We'll record this one, and we will sell the recordings. So
recordings will go on sale. Doug asks, how did you start? He must be talking. How did you start?
How did I start? I started at 8 years old. I would go knocking on doors. I lived in an apartment complex. I'd knock on doors and tell people I'd take their trash to the dumpster for $1 a bag. That's how I started, right? But my real business, I got out of the military. Actually, while I was in the military, I owned Extreme Auto Sports, which was like auto extras. I don't even remember what it's called. It's the stuff that you add on to cars, like rice burners and stuff, right? And then I got out. I jumped around jobs. I started public speaking. In 2013. I spoke for 3 years, man. What got me started was media, news interviews, publicity got me started. And then government with the budget cuts. I had been on over 70 global media outlets. I learned how to do publicity. Started a publicity company. It was awesome. And then it wasn't. Money was great. Life sucked. And I was miserable. My job was to serve people's egos. And so I stopped. And I literally threw that company away to start Vetpreneur Tribe. I wasn't even able to I didn't wait to replace my income at the publicity company. I literally threw it away. And you know why? Here's something I've learned in business. I work best when I'm hungry, right? If I'm hungry, I get better results. So if I would have kept that publicity company, it would have taken me longer to build Vetpreneur Tribe instead of just throwing that company away and starting over, knowing I have 3 kids and a wife to take care of. It made me hungry, and it made Vetpreneur Tribe become the world's largest community in a year. It actually became the largest in 6 months. It just keeps growing. What about you, Omari? How did you get started?
Shit, man. I started my first business. Me and my homeboy, Lord rest his soul, he was shot and killed. Me and my best friend started cutting our neighbors' lawns, knocking on doors, cutting on lawns. Then joined the Navy, right? I was always selling candy at school. Too scared of my grandmother to sell dope, so sold candy at school. Buy it, for $1, sell it for $2. Joined the Navy, had a part-time job, learned how to build computers while I was in the Navy. So me and my homeboy, we started a computer business back in the day where you had to build PCs. This was like about 2000. About 2000, 2001. I was going to small businesses and building, little local area networks. Let's see, around 2007, got into firearms training. 2011, started my first firearms training business. Went to, thought I had a course scheduled in Nevada, which is why we need 20 people, because I drove 6 hours to Nevada to a range thinking I was teaching a course, and I was in the middle of the desert with nobody there. That kind of sucked. So I realized that marketing was a thing. That was about 2012. Got into marketing, started becoming a marketing fanatic, drinking, marketing, reading everything, taking courses, getting in front of people, spending money I didn't have to go to a conference. But sure shit, got my first client who ran a 9-figure business. Did some marketing for him, stayed with him for a year and a half. That's where I got my chops. And here I am, man, just still grinding. And one day Andrew called me and said, hey, marketing, you should come hang out. Here I am.
See, so we're going to end with this one thing, all right? So I want you to understand something. Omari and I were just talking, right? We're doing this workshop in Dallas, and I hear a lot of excuses as to why people can't make it. I got an anniversary to celebrate. I got my kids' basketball to show up to. I'm going to explain something to you that most people won't tell you about entrepreneurship. You got to miss your kids' basketball game, the soccer game. You may need to miss postpone an anniversary. Business, it takes dedication. And you got to miss some shit in order to get to the results that you want. I told Omari, I said, when I signed Russell Brunson in the publicity world, I had just claimed not guilty on a speeding ticket that was 20 miles over the speed limit. And I canceled my not guilty plea. I changed it to guilty so I could make it to Funnel Hacking Live to go to the conference. I literally pled guilty to a charge that I was fighting because I needed to make it to that conference, right? And I left that next year. I made $750,000 in revenue just from Russell Brunson. That's not including the other revenue I made in other places, right? But that's because I dedicated myself. He didn't pay for me to go out there. I bought my tickets. I bought my hotel room. I flew out there with money I didn't have. I pled guilty to a charge I didn't want to plead guilty to just to make it to a conference. That's success. That's how you create success. You got to go and plead guilty to that charge you don't want to plead guilty to go learn and connect with people who could change your life.
But real talk, though, it's okay if you don't, right? But if you don't, if you're not willing to give that up, if you're not willing to sacrifice, if you're not willing to have those hard times, then just don't complain. Call it what it is. CJ Cuts is in the building. Hey, everybody, shout out to my partner, CJ Cuts. CJ, what's happening? It's always good to see you. But anyway, we get to hear a lot more than most people because, you know, as me and Andrew work together and see what's going on in the tribe, I see a lot of complaining, but I don't see a whole lot of action towards solving those complaints, right? My business isn't working. I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. We try to provide opportunities for you to come out, and you can see us. We'll tell you, right? And we're working. We've been on the phone all week trying to get more people out to help, right? But, you know, my thing is if you're not willing to, you know, go through the tough times, learn, invest, that's cool. That's cool. You don't have to buy a thing, don't have to invest in nothing. Just don't complain when things aren't going right, right? Just don't complain when things aren't going right. Wait, I want to go back to go up because I don't want to leave him hanging because his name was so cool. Gaitan, I'm going to just say G. There you go.
Those that ain't complaining are too busy doing.
Exactly. No, he said something else about finance. So he actually had a legit question. There it goes. So can you speak to the importance of allowing someone else to do your financials? Don't do it yourself if it's not your strength. I get it. But one thing that I've learned is you never give up control of the checkbook, right? You should be writing the checks or signing the checks at the end of the day. You should know what's coming in and what's going out. You know, not all of us may not be a detail person. So, you know, it does make sense to have a CPA, get a bookkeeper, just make sure you understand what's going on. I just bought a book, so I'm not a detail person, right? My wife takes care of all the bills. She's been with me for 20 years. Even if she like decided, fuck it, I'm just going to take all this money. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't worry about that stuff. I make money. So I'm not whatever. But I just bought a book called Financial Statements for Dummies. Why? Because although I'm educated, I got an MBA, we had to go through financial statements, I need to own that shit, right? So I may not do the detailed stuff, but I do believe you need to be well educated on the language of money. And that's what finances are in business. They're the language of money. So that doesn't mean you have to do it, hire it out, but be able to control what's going on and know where you're at. Hope that helps.
Know your numbers.
Know your numbers.
And then on top of that, I just say, guys, don't do what you shouldn't be doing. All right. If you're the, what is Jeff call it, your chief everything officer.
Chief everything officer.
I like that. The chief everything officer. If you are the chief everything officer, which means you're building the websites, you're writing your emails, you're doing your sales calls, you're creating your branding, you're building your logos, you're a chief everything officer, which means nothing's getting done. All right, because if you're the chief everything officer, that means everything's being done half-assed. Do what you're good at and get the team that's doing what they're good at.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm all for that.
Yeah, there you go. Get a marketing badass that can help you.
I actually have a shirt that says marketing badass. I didn't wear it today, but yeah, that helps too.
Awesome, guys. If y'all have more questions, leave them in the comments. I'll get back to you one-on-one. I'll reply to your comments. We want to jump in, just provide some value. Make sure you give Omari some love there I put him tagged to his page there in the post.
Show me out. Yeah.
Go click that and press like and hit him up too. All right, guys. Later.
Peace out, y'all. Have a good night.